Hello, in this video you will learn the basics of SEO content writing and actionable tips that you can take to get your content and website rank on search engines like Google. But before we jump into that, a quick introduction. My name is the Great Michael from SEO Content Guide, a channel dedicated towards creating compelling content that revolve around SEO, content writing and content marketing. So if those subjects or topics are things you are passionate about or interested in, please you can do well to hit the subscribe button so that whenever I publish videos like this you get to see them and consume them. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, yes, I'm on my PC. Like I said, in this video you will learn the basics of SEO content writing and actionable tips that you can take to rank your content and website in search engines like Google. Now, I've broken this tutorial video into 3 sections, starting with the question, what is SEO content writing, key elements of SEO content writing, and actionable tips for SEO success in 2025. Now, starting with the question, what is SEO content writing? That is one question a lot of folks, those who are new to the SEO world, ask. I asked the same question. That was, I think, over 2 years ago when I decided to take SEO very seriously. What is SEO content writing? Now, SEO content writing, you can't actually know what it means if you don't know what the acronym SEO stands for. Now, SEO stands for search engine optimization. I repeat, search engine optimization. Now, blending both term SEO and content writing, you have SEO content writing, which basically means creating online content for websites that are well optimized for search engines like Google. Why do business need SEO content writing for their business? The major goal for every brand or business when it comes to SEO content writing is to rank higher in search engine results. Why? So that people can easily find their content and their business. That is the goal of every brand when it comes to SEO and even content writing, when it comes to writing for their website. Now, let's say, for example, a brand who is into skincare or cosmetic, we want to create content that revolve around what their audience are searching for. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, you have a friend who has dry skin and has decided that this year 2025 she's going to take proper care more than ever before of her dry skin. And you agree with me that one of the query or one of the questions she might be asking is, okay, how can I take care of my dry skin? And these are things the cosmetic or skincare business should take into consideration, and that they could decide to create content like that answers question like best skincare routine for dry skin. They can decide to create content on that. We are going to talk later on about that. So let's move on to the next section of this video, and that is key elements of SEO content writing. Now, I've condensed these elements of SEO content writing into just 4. Now, if you pay close attention to these 4 elements, you'll be at the best position to write effective SEO content for your brand and for your business. Now, the first one is keyword. Now, when you talk about keyword, you also talk about keyword research. Now, because keyword basically are those questions, are those terms, are those phrases, are those queries that your prospective audience are searching for, what they are typing in search engines like Google. Now, let's say, for example, the example I cited earlier on, your friend who has dry skin and want to take proper care of her dry skin. Now, she can go to Google and type in phrase like best skincare routine. That is keyword. But the question is, how do you find this kind of keyword that are relevant for your business, that are relevant for a particular business? You do that through what we call keyword research. And what does keyword research entails? Basically, it involves finding what your target or prospective audience is searching for. Like the example I cited earlier on, best skincare routine for dry skin. Now let's do a practical on that. All right, okay, let me open this tab. All right, okay. All right, best skincare, okay, for dry skin. All right. All right, it's loading. All right, Google has served us results that they think is best relevant for this particular query, that best addresses the intent behind this particular search term, which is best skincare routine for dry skin. Now you can see the first result we have on this particular SERP, that is search engine result page, is Earthline. That is one of the giants in the health niche. Now we are going to look at this particular content. All right, now you can see this. You can see we are going to come to this later on, but you can see why it is expedient you write content that your users they want to consume. The next item on the list is headings and sub headings. Now we are still going to make reference to that particular keyword, that is best skincare routine for dry skin. You are going to use that same Earthline article to talk about this. Now headings and subheadings. What are headings and subheadings? Basically, these are elements that help you to structure your content for easy readability. That is for your audience to be able to read with ease, to read your content with ease. And beyond that, they also help search engines to understand what your content or what your web page is all about. That is what headings and subheadings basically what they do. Now, going back to the particular example, okay, using headline article as a reference, okay, now you can see you have the ultimate skincare routine for dry skin. This is an heading, H1. That is the title of this web page, which is an SEO content. You can see we have headings like this that are in bold. Now you can use tools like detailed SEO extension. I have it on my PC. You can install the Chrome extension to use it to analyze, especially when you are trying to create content. You can analyze other content online. Now you can see, all you just need to do, you go to this part, detailed SEO. You can see overview headings. Now on this page, these are headings that we have. H1, you have H1, the ultimate skincare routine for dry skin. You have how we vet brand. H2, you can see it gives what the content a better structure that make the content very organized and easy for your users to read, and also for search engines to understand, to grasp what this particular page is all about. Having said that about headings and subheadings, the next one is meta description. Yes, this is an element that, yes, you want to pay close attention to whenever you are trying to create SEO content for your brand or for your business. Now, what are meta description? Basically, meta description are short yet compelling description for every web page you create on your website. Yes, they are very short and yet compelling description for every web page you create on your website, and you can easily write them. And when you are trying to write meta description, you incorporate what keywords, and also it gives like a summary of what that particular web page is all about. Going with the example I cited, okay, this particular query, best skincare routine for dry skin. Now you can look at this short description here of this headlines blog post. It is the meta description. Now meta description plugins like SEO Yoast, Rantmart can help you to write meta description that are optimized for SEO, and this meta description is what we prepare your users to want to click on your page. Just like we have this headline now on this particular search result for this keyword, best skincare routine for dry skin. Now, together with the title, your users will be able to decide, okay, should I click on this particular option, that is this headline option, or should I go for this Nordstrom option? So that is why writing a very excellent meta description is very expedient. I've shared how to do that in one of my previous video. You can do well to check them, or I'm going to leave a link in the description so that you can know how you can do that without stress. Okay, the next one is readability. Now, one of Google's core mandates or goal is to give users the best of experience, and how to do that is by ensuring that yes, your content is readable. Your content is what is readable, and no one want to read every block of text. No, not even your users or audience. They want to read concise content that are easy to read and engaging. How do you achieve this? You simply achieve this by using short paragraphs, you use bullet points, and most importantly, simple language that is free of jargons. You don't want to include jargons in your content. You want to write in a way that even a fifth grader can read your content and grasp what your content is all about. All right, now we have looked at what SEO content writing means, and also key elements of SEO content writing. Since you've learned what SEO content writing means, the key element that you need to take into consideration when you are trying to create SEO content, articles, or blog, the question is, how do you go about that? How do you do that? And that takes us to the next section of this video, and that is actionable tips for SEO content writing in 2025 that can help you to achieve success with your SEO content as you start creating content for your brand. Okay, now I've highlighted just 4 practical tips that yes, you can take when you are trying to create SEO content for your brand in 2025. Content that will rank high in search engines like Google and the like. Now, you need to, the first one is focus on search intent. Now, when you hear the term search intent, what comes to mind? Now, search intent, it's not the same thing as keywords. Although a lot of folks, a lot of newbie writers, they mistake one for the other. But the truth is that search intent, which is also known as keyword intent, is different. It is distinct from keyword itself. Now, search intent is the objective of a user for typing whatsoever phrase, terms, or query they input into the Google search bar. Looking at this particular example, okay, best skincare routine. Now, you can tell that yes, the intent of this query is what? Is informational. Yes, your friend who has dry skin wants to learn about how she can take proper care of her dry skin. Now, the intent behind this particular keyword or this phrase is informational, and we have different type of intent. Basically, we have 4 major type of intent. We have informational intent, we have navigational intent, you have transactional intent, and we have commercial intent. Now, I've explained this in one of my video, what informational content is, what transactional content is, what navigational intent means. I'm going to drop a link in the description. But basically, you want to know, okay, what is the motive? What is the motive why this particular user or why your audience have typed this particular phrase into the Google search bar, and you want to ensure that yes, your content addresses the need, addresses that motive, and that is one thing you want to focus on, and not just on keyword and trying to stuff keywords into your content. No. All right, having said that, the next one is optimize for voice search. Now you can tell that yes, in this age that a lot of individuals are also what using voice search on Google. Now if you have your mobile phone and you go to Google, you'll discover this microphone icon whereby you can use to ask question. Yes, so when you talk about voice search, basically it is writing the way you're writing in a way that yes, that best addresses how your audience ask question. So for example, now that best skincare routine for dry skin, the question that yes, your audience or users will ask is, okay, how can I treat dry skin? Okay, how can I take care of dry skin? So when you are trying to optimize your content, you can incorporate some of those questions into your content, like you are speaking the mind of your content, you are speaking what is in their heart. That is what optimizing for voice search is basically about. The next one is prioritize EEAT. The significance of the EEAT standard cannot be overemphasized. Now the EEAT is one of the things that Google takes into consideration in evaluating or determining the quality of a website content or web pages. Yes, it's just so unfortunate that yes, this day in this age of artificial intelligence and its usage in SEO content writing, a lot of brands, including both B2B, B2C, some of them they ignore this. But you don't want to ignore this. The EAT standards, that acronym represents, the first E represents experience, the second E represents expertise, the third, that is the A, represent authoritativeness, and the T there represents trustworthiness. According to Google's quality rater guideline, now the trust element is the most important. In fact, the first three, that is experience, expertise, and authoritativeness, they all boils down to what? To trust. Now your content needs to what? To show forth what? Experience. Yes, when you are writing content, you want to write content that yes, you have experience in, or that you see from the experience, direct experience of others. Or you also want to write content that yes, you have expertise, or you want to borrow the expertise of others. And in doing that, you can cite the quotes of experts, you can do interview with experts and begin to quote them in your content. Now doing all of this make your content, your web page to be well optimized for this EEAT, to follow the EEAT guideline. And that is what also authoritativeness also is all about. You want to cite information that are credible. You want to cite authoritative websites. You want to cite things that are credible. You don't just want to refer to sites that are not authoritative in their niche. Let's say for example, you are into the educational niche and you write blog posts for your website. Now it will be best for you to when you are creating article that revolves around education, to cite website like Harvard than citing sites that are not authoritative in that niche. Okay, so and for trust, like I said, the first three boils down to trust. You want to write content that yes, that wins the trust of your users first, because when your content wins the trust of your user, definitely and automatically it wins the trust of search engine, because Google follow what your users want. Google follow what the users want. It's just like walking into a restaurant. You definitely want to be served the best of meal. You don't want to be served meal that, yes, at the end of the day you will leave the restaurant feeling bad that, yes, you ever walked in the very first instance. So that being said, the last one is updating old content. Now this is where a lot of businesses, including B2B, they get it wrong. They just create content and think that, yes, that is all, but that's not all. When you create content, from time to time you want to check your previous content. You want to check them, how they are doing, and most importantly, you want to update. It is possible that, yes, some of the information you provided in your previous content, they've gone stale, they've gone outdated. Now updating your old content can make you re-optimize those content for both your users and for search engines like Google. In doing that, you can include fresh insights, fresh facts, fresh expert quotes into your content. In doing all of this, you end up writing SEO content that are effective, that Google loves, and that, yes, that best addresses the intent of your users, that best addresses the queries of your users. All right, that is all for this video. Now we've looked at what SEO content writing mean, the key elements of SEO content writing, and also the actionable tips you can take for SEO content writing in 2025. Now, if you like videos like this and you've got value from this video, I would like you to do it to smash the subscribe button, so that whenever I publish videos like this, you'll be the first person that gets notified and you have the opportunity to consume my content. You can do it to also give this video a thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm to push this video further to those that will find this video valuable, like it has been valuable to you. Thanks so much. See you on the next one.